Hello everyone and welcome to Ready, Steady, Magic with me, Ed. Today we're going to go on an adventure. But before we do, we're going to need to find out what's inside my magic mystery box. It's a silver comb. This comb is very important for today's story. In fact, in the story, it's a magic comb. If you'd like to come on today's magical adventure with us, then all you need to do is raise your finger just like this. Or use a magic wand if you have one. Wave it in the air as we all say the magic words together. Ready, steady, magic. Lizard Point in Cornwall is a place of great beauty, where the rolling sea has always inspired the stories of those that live close by. One such story concerns an old fisherman called Lootie, who lived there over 400 years ago. One summer's day, as he was strolling along the beach, he saw a deep, dark rock pool left by the falling tide. He thought he knew the beach well, but he had never seen this particular rock pool before. This doesn't look much like a deep, dark rock pool. That's better. Perched on the rocks was a young girl with long golden hair, but she was very upset. Lootie moved a little closer, and the girl jumped into the water. To his amazement, he saw the tail of a fish dive below the waterline. The lady was a mermaid. He could see that the mermaid was very afraid, so he called out gently, "You needn't mind me. I'm an old man, too weak to hurt you even if I wanted to." First, she was too afraid to speak. Then she begged him to go away. "What saddens you, young one?" he asked. His voice was kind, and the mermaid swam a little nearer to the rock. After a little more coaxing, she told him her story. She had been swimming near the coast with her husband and children. Tired by the hot sun, she had rested in a small alcove while her family swam and played. In the cool shade, she had fallen asleep. When she woke up, the tide had gone out and she was stuck in the pool. How would she ever get back to her family? She cried. Lootie thought for a while and then asked if she would like to be carried out to the sea. The mermaid said that if the old man would be so kind to help her like that, she would grant him 3 wishes. Lootie was no longer very strong, but at once he knelt down upon the rock. The mermaid clasped her fair arms around his neck. He got up from the rock and slowly, his back hurting, straining from the weight, he shuffled along the sand with the mermaid on his back. As he let her go gently into the sea, she thanked him and asked him what he wished for. "I ask not for rich things," he said, "but for the power to do good, to help others, and to find things which have been lost." She agreed to grant him these 3 powers. She then took the silver comb from her hair and gave it to him. She explained that the comb was magic and that he should comb the water whenever he needed a little bit of magic for himself. A few weeks later, a rich trader travelled through the village. He carried with him a pocket full of spices. hundreds of years ago, spices, such as this chili powder, were so expensive that just a small handful would be enough to buy you a whole house. The trader was attacked. He was beaten up and all his spices were stolen. As the robbers were running away, they threw the spices into the rock pool. Looty saw the robbers do this, so after helping the trader to his feet, they both went to the rock pool together, and Looty decided to see if his magic comb really was magic. He started combing the water and then he reached in and pulled out a handful of the spices. He did it again, and each time he reached in, the spices came out magically dry and completely unharmed. The trader offered Looty a small amount of spices, enough to make him a rich man too. Looty refused, saying his thanks was enough reward. When the trader insisted, Looty agreed to accept half of what was offered. Legend has it that after selling the spices, he combed the water once more and shared the gold he had earned with his new mermaid friend. It's amazing what you find on the beach, isn't it? Last time I went on holiday, I found this really cool shell. Maybe the next time you go to the beach, you'll find something cool like this too. If you're really lucky, you might just find a real life mermaid. Thanks for joining us on today's adventure, and I hope I'll see you on another one very soon. If you'd like to find out when I add more magic videos, then click subscribe here. And why not watch just one more by clicking here?